I shouldn't know. I got secrets.
Hello there, Stephanie Cowerman, the Stock Whisperer, here with this week's Dark Pool Insights. Hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. Let me tell you that this is the biggest Dark Pool Insights that I have done all year long. We're going to be going over all the swings that are still in motion. And I'm also going to be sharing with you some of the results from last week's Dark Pool Insights Plus, those option trades, those recommendations that I shared with you. That's going to be part of our new subscription for the new year. And finally, I'm going to be sharing with you all the new Dark Pool prints that have been coming in the past 2 weeks. So I'm going to be taking off next week for New Year's. So keep in mind, these swings will be going for quite some time, couple of weeks. But let's first review all the swings that are still in motion. Silver peaking above that 2175 level. FCX has been splashing around. If you recall, we had that CPI, not this week, but not this past week, the week before. So we had that up move and then crash. So a lot of our targets did get hit on both sides. PBR hit all of our targets. Tesla has been crashing, but we've been expecting that. We've had a lot of massive prints on that. American Airlines pretty much hit all of our targets. Lucid hitting all our targets after we had that massive almost 10 million print. LI hit our targets. NEO, wait till I share the trade on that one. And Amazon, our option recommendation, almost doubled. Let's see what else. Starbucks was a really good one. Home Depot splashed up and then went down and hit downward targets. AMD as well. Google, one of our option recommendations. Intel did really well. Microsoft splashed up and then hit all of our targets. Nvidia as well. Texan as well. A lot of the tech stocks did that. Banks hit some bearish targets. And drug stocks also went up and then starting to pull back. We have new prints on some of those. And you can see here all the targets were hit. And then last week, I showed you the Dark Pool Insights Plus. So yeah, let me take you inside there first and show you how some of these option trades are doing. So I was also bearish below Apple. I gave you new levels since we hit all those targets. And then Amazon, we were bearish below 85 and we did hit lots of targets. If Amazon went below 85, my recommendation was to buy that put debit spread, 80.81. And here were the option chains. Okay, the bullish trade on the left and the bearish trade on the right, risking 23 cents to make 77. I do recommend you always take profits on a lot of targets that I'm giving you. For example, on December 22nd, that was on Thursday, I knew that a lot of my traders in my room, so I run a Dark Pool interactive room, which is an awesome room. A lot of the traders have been trained in there by me personally. You can interact with me all day long. It's only, well, $19.99 a month. However, we are raising that to $29.99 a month starting the new year. But if you join us now, you'll be grandfathered in as long as you stay a member at that $19.99 rate. So in this room, I did see quite a few traders tell me that they were taking the trade from the Dark Pool Insights. And so when we hit almost 100% ROI, I tried to snag a picture. I was a little bit late there. You can see 69% gains. I highly recommended that you take some profits. What I did spot was I spotted the Dark Pool buying at around that 82.50 level. I was watching the bid. I spotted refreshing on the bid. And about an hour later, we got a print right there, $82.48. And as you know, we bounced up a little bit off that. But, you know, definitely scale out, take profits when the market gives it to you. So here's another one from the Dark Pool Insights Plus, the Intel recommendation. Intel went down a lot, and so did Snap, hit one of our targets. But let me show you, the Intel trade. So if Intel stays below 27.50, I recommended the 25.24 put debit spread, 18 bucks. That's all this thing was. And it did start to climb. Had 72% gains this week. Yeah, you definitely want to take those gains. Another one, this one was more for advanced traders, was the Tesla. So I recommended a vertical spread strangle going all the way out to February, where you're buying a call debit spread, you're buying a put debit spread. It was about $1.21, $1.19. It kept kind of going back and forth. And because it moved in one direction drastically, we hit almost all of our targets there. The whole strangle went up. So here was the one that I recommended for $1.21. And then you can see right here, it went up to $1.68. That's 40% gains. So yeah, you definitely want to take that profit off the table. So here are some more. SU just started to go above 31. ENB above 39.50. They splashed, so I definitely keep my eye on those this week. Gold starting to go above 17. Uber, we were bearish below 26, and I recommended a 50-cent put debit spread, which did really, really well. Also, NEO, I recommended if we stayed below 12, the $10 puts, which also did very well. So let me show you Uber first. Right, so Uber, I recommended this trade is about 23 bucks. And you can see it went up to 45. That was huge gains for Uber. Hope you guys got this. And what I also recommended and what I teach my students is that we roll down the hill. So we go 50 cent to 50 cent. We would have rolled to 25, 24.50 put debit spread. And if we continue lower, 24, 23.50, and so forth. Okay, so this did really well. NEO also, I recommended the puts, and it kept moving from like 36 to 39, and then 52 cents is where I snagged the picture. But Paul, aka the Alien, he teaches options in the Java Pit Advanced Trading Room, as well as the Training Pit. Yeah, he's going to be teaching, I think, next week, Options 101. He was able to scale out 60 cents, which was an incredible gain. Great job, Paul. And hope you guys got a piece of that too. So some other ones that I recommended this week, Starbucks, bearish below 100, and I recommended a put debit spread, the 96.95, and also Google. If we went below 90, I recommended the 83.82. So here was the Starbucks spread. It was 28 bucks when I recommended it, and it went up to 39. Right there, 40% gains. And Google, I recommended it at 19 cents and went up to about 26, like 36 gains. We'll see if it continues. And then last, I gave you new bullish above, bearish below levels on the SPY. You can see we hit lots of our targets on the SPY. That's more of a day trade though. Just couldn't close below 380, but we did tag the 375 on a day trade. The Russell's starting to move down, and the Qs were the weakest. We hit most of our targets. But guess what? I have new targets, new trades for you guys. So let's check out where we're at on the SPY. And you know, we have some pretty heavy levels at 401, 90, 395, 45. But what's really interesting is that we got real-time prints on the SPY. A lot of them, actually. I'm going to kind of zoom in on here. All these, yeah, unusual that we get so many real-time prints over the past 2 weeks. So wanted to put that in there for you guys. But this week we're going to be bullish above 387.50. for a retrace kind of back up to the top of that channel. And then we're going to be bearish below 380. So if we go below 380, I still like that put debit spread. If you can buy more time, I would definitely buy some more time on that, but I still like it. So let's check out the IWM. Kind of closed at a doji as well for that, for the whole week. Indecision. It's kind of a battle between the bulls and the bears. This week we're going to be bullish above 176.50 and bear below 172.50. You can see that we had, some pretty heavy dark pool levels in orange as well here lit up, as well as real-time prints. Let's check out the Qs next. So our trade is on for February, that put debit spread. This week, bullish above 272.50 and bear below 265. For the Qs, we also got a lot of real-time prints. And here is our trade setup. So if you're new, you don't have to write down all these trades. At the end, I will put all the trades on slides. I have about 5 of them with all the trades on them. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the commodities. So silver, we hit this upper trend line on SLV on the weekly chart. We did get this really big print on silver, 2.8 million, 21.33. It was during the quadruple witching day. So it was a synthetic trade, but it still sticks out. It's still pretty big. If we go above this trend line, okay, bullish above 22.20, I can see us going all the way up to that VWAP, that yellow line up there. Very popular pattern. But if we start to turn down, bearish below 21, we'll probably come down and retrace to the 8 EMA or maybe even that 50 simple moving average. Let's go to FCX. We got a new large print on that on 12/16 as well. That was kind of quadruple witching, but that's not a synthetic trade because it doesn't end in all zeros. So it really stood out to me as well. 38 bucks. So we're going to be bullish above it, 39, and bear below 37 this week. I think it might make a move this week or definitely next week. It's been kind of going sideways. GDX up next. Okay, so GDX, we got a pretty big print on December 19th, 1.6 million at 27.61. So we're going to be bullish above 30. That's really been the big level for GDX, the miners. Kind of looks like it might have a cup and handle situation happening. We might be in the handle part. So let's see if it busts a move. Bear below 27.50. Now let's take a look at gold, GLD. And 170 is the big level right now. Bullish above it and bear below 165. Newmont Mining also has a cup. It's like a bowl and handle. Bowl, right? Look at that. That's the bowl. Here's the handle. When it's on a weekly chart, yep, they're definitely accumulating a position here. We just need to break above the rim of that bowl. So bullish above 48. If we do, I can see us traveling pretty quickly to the 200 exponential moving average and the 200 simple, and bear below 46. Okay, Volley. Volley's got lots of prints, and it's ready for a move. Bullish above 17, bear below 16. Next, we got the US dollar. Yep, we've had a really big move. We saw this coming. I showed you guys those heavy prints at the top back starting in October. And they've been coming in still. USDU and UUP are the most popular index ETFs that they like to trade. are we going to push up here or not? So bullish above 28.50, bear below 27.50. I'm not a huge advocate for trading the dollar, but we do like to trade gold. Okay, it usually moves inversely, so we'll see how the next move goes. And also oil, a lot of times will move with the dollar. But let's check out ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil trying to curl up here. We have lots of prints coming in, so bullish above 110 and bear below 104. ET, energy stock, lots of sneaky prints coming in on this one. Bullish above 12 this week, bear below 11. Next is OXY, Oxy. A lot of prints coming in on Oxy over the last couple of days. Ready for another move. We're going to be bullish above 65 and we're going to be bearish below 61.25. Let's switch gears to transportation. Carnival. Lots of prints coming in. It already had earnings, so we're going to be bullish above 950 and bear below 750 this week for CCL. Lucid's been on a landslide this week, only bullish above 10. Look, that's where that big 9.9 million print, it definitely looks like they're selling. Riding this thing down, bear below 650 this week. Okay, Tesla looks like it wants to come down to the 400 simple moving average, that dash line. One of my students, Rami, she's the one that recommended this moving average. It's terrific. It's amazing. I like it on the daily chart and the weekly chart. In fact, I nicknamed it actually the Rami. So it looks like it wants to come down there. Bullish above 145, bear below 120. And now we're going to switch gears to emerging markets because we have had insane amounts of prints in this sector. So FXI especially, it takes a long time for this to move, which is why I recommended you go out far on a strangle. And then once it starts to move, like if it goes above 29.50, 30 area, then I'm going to assume they're buying and I'll be more aggressive, buying some new calls. Or if we go below 27, I'll be more aggressive, buying more puts on it. Okay, VWO also had more prints. Bullish above 39.50, bear below 38.50. EEM. We're going to be bullish above 40, bear below 37. Next is EWZ Brazil. Big bounce there on Friday. Is it going to continue? Bullish above 29.50, bear below 26. Here's another one. ILF. We don't normally get print on this one. It's the Latin ETF. Top holding is Volley. Okay, so I'm definitely going to trade Volley, but I'm going to watch the levels on ILF. Bullish above 24, bear below 23. Now we're going to go to retail. Amazon is our first stock, right on that lower trend line. Is she going to hold? Well, we'll see. Bullish above 88.50 this week. Bearish below 82. Disney, we're going to be bullish above 90 and bear below 85 this week. See if it holds that lower trend line as well. International Paper, did you know that they make 50% of the cardboard boxes for Amazon? Yeah, well, we had a 3 million print. They canceled it, but then gave us a new one. So we have one 3 million print happening at 33.87, bullish above 36, bear below 33.50. CVS is next. We're going to be bullish above 98, bear below 92.50, and MO. Bullish above 46.50 and bear below 45. Let's switch gears to my favorite technology. XLK usually moves a lot when we get big prints, so get ready. Bullish above 128, bear below 124. I personally would rather trade the QQQs. The options are better, but just note technology is headed for another move. Apple, bullish above 136.25 and bear below 130 this week. AMD, bullish above 70, bear below 63. We've got Google this week, bullish above 91.25, bear below 88. Intel, bullish above 30, bear below 25.50. Meta, yeah, so lots of prints in technology, all new. Bullish above 120, bear below 115. And Microsoft, bullish above 242.50, bear below 235. And next is NVIDIA. Yeah, big upthrust candle. Whew, this is big. Yeah, they upthrusted on high volume, and then we did a test, a fail. They could not rally it. So that's a bearish candle pattern, also closing below the 8 EMA weekly, which it hasn't done in a long time. So only if it goes above 163. Bullish above, bear below 150. Snap, bullish above 10 this week, bear below 825. And CMCSA also up thrusting there. Bull above 36.25, bear below 34. AT&T, rounded top. Lots of prints. Bullish above 19, bear below 17.75. We have Verizon trying to move up. Bullish above 38.75. Bear below 37. We got VTI ETF that has a lot of tech stocks in it. Top holding Apple, bullish above 194, 190. I would rather trade the QQQs personally, but just know, again, there's going to be a big move in technology. IBM also had some new prints. Bullish above 142.50, bear below 140. Salesforce with prints, unusual. Bullish above 133.75, bear below 127.50. Let's switch gears again, this time to financials. The banks earnings are going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. We still have some time to trade these, though, before earnings. So bullish above 33 for Bank of America, bear below 31.25. Citibank, bullish above 46.25, bear below 43. Wells Fargo, enormous print on December 16th. It was not synthetic, though. So bullish above 43, bear below 40. XLF, bullish above 35, bear below 33. And JP Morgan, bullish above 135 and 130. And wait till you see this next one. Goldman Sachs. We don't normally get big prints on the big guy. Something big is going on with the big guy. So we're going to be bullish above 352.50, bearish below 340 if Goldman goes down. So do most of the banks. Okay, so keep your eye on this. USB, also unusual. We don't normally get many prints on that. Bullish above 43.50, bearish below 42. Let's switch gears once again. Crypto, Bido. We don't normally get prints on this, so something's going on. Bullish above 11, bear below 10. Now let's go to pharmaceutical drugs. Yep, Merck has been on a tear, riding that 4 EMA on a weekly chart. Is it going to continue? We got new big prints coming in. Bullish above 112.50, or they're selling at the top, bear below 108. Guild also big prints coming in, bullish above 89, bear below 83.75. So last but not least, we have some ETFs. ARK, top holding, Zoom, Tesla, Roku. It's not looking too good, is it? Nope. It's really looking like a bearish chart. Bullish only above 33, bear below 30. XLI, top holding, Honeywell, Raytheon, and UPS. We're going to be bullish above 100 today and bear below 96.25. So get ready to take some pictures. Here we go. Here are the gold stocks, and we get into oil on this slide. I've revamped a lot of them. Let's go to our second slide. Finishing oil, going into transportation and emerging markets. Next is our third slide. Emerging markets, retail. Our next slide, continuing with retail and technology. All right, our next slide, technology and financials. And then we have one more slide. Our last one, finishing financials, cryptos, some bonds, drugs, ETFs, and the SPY, Russell, and the Qs. There you have it. Those are your dark pool insights for December 27th. Remember, I will be out next week, but I will be back next year. Until next year, happy trading, everybody.
My secret, gonna keep it my secret. My secret.